Hello babies! Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back if you're new. It's Chelsea Christ Incarnate coming at you with a pick a card, an inspired pick a card. I felt the need for it today in the ether. I will get it uploaded as soon as possible. Everything in divine timing. I'll have an outro at the end if you want to get a personal reading or healing Reiki service. So, for this spread, we are using the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish and Selena Fenech, the Druid Craft Tarot and the Shadowscapes Tarot, Stephanie Philip Cargaman, Will Worthington, Stephanie Pumwin-Law, and Barbara Moore, and the Messenger Oracle by Ravine Felon. I have them marked with crystals this time around. So here we have group 1 with the red jasper, 2 with the hematite, 3 with the clear quartz, and 4 with the citrine. All right. So if you need time, go back, freeze frame, pick it out. For me, it's usually, I do it in like 2 seconds. So anyway, let's get started with group 1. What does Spirit have to say for you at this point in time? Okay, so now is the time to go into the inside space. You have the Hermit, Beauty and the Beast, Unconditional Love, Into the Woods, Stranger in a Strange Land, 6 of Pentacles reversed, Time to Reflect and Be Patient. Okay, so first I want to start with this Pentacles reverse that's like in the middle of the spread here. So like you think that the universe doesn't provide, but the mirror truth in the heavens above is that it does. So now's the time to reflect and be appreciative to the blessings. And I'm not going to dig it out because my computer's on top of it, but I had just reread this recently, actually, to like clarify for my own sake the meaning in the meaning behind the intention of this card from the creators. And it was like, yo, like you've come a really, really long way. All right. Don't push yourself. Don't punish yourself. You need to like pause and have gratitude for really how far you've come and really how much you've grown, right? So like reflect on the fact that the universe does always provide and you are indeed cared for. So if you're not feeling that way right now, be patient because there's some soul searching to do. And the soul searching maybe, hello crows, hello so much, hello. So the crows are speaking about the power of co-creation into the strange land with this being patient. Do not fear the unknown, okay? Don't do it. Okay, so it's unknown. That's not a bad thing. Don't fear it. Love it. Love it unconditionally. Love all of yourself, first off. All of yourself. Love how you've gotten to this point. Love who you are right now in your entirety. Do not, it's time to flip the switch. It's time to flip the switch and recognize that the unknown is always in your favor. If you trust it. If you flip the switch of magic and put your belief and your faith in it. Yeah. I know I kind of say, no, okay, then I won't even say it. Alrighty, is that it for group 1? No, I'm going to channel a direct message here for you. Do not try in vain, okay? If you try with only half of a belief of follow through, you're going to fall short. You're going to fall short. It's like Neo with the Matrix, right? Everybody falls the first time. Nobody's going to like do that jump completely when they first realize that it's capable. These things take time and practice, so don't, and that's that unconditional love. Don't punish yourself along the way for not having known how the world works as well as you do now. And it really, really is time to pat yourself on the back. You've been doing a really good job, and if you keep applying that unconditional love to all of your circumstances, to every aspect of your life, it'll turn out for the better. Okay? Take care, rock on. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me for future or personal guidance along the way. Take care if you're popping off. Group 2, forgive my stuffy nose. Coming over a direct reflection. So okay. So I'm pretty sure, like, it doesn't matter. 10 of Pentacles, Little Boy Blue, the Fool reversed, and Love that you were different. Now, what I'm getting with the full reverse, and I'm pretty sure that all of the, like I held the deck upside down and all of these will be reversed, but there's no mistakes in tarot. And I'm not getting the message to turn it around, so it has its purpose. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Life is good right now. Life is really good. And it's this, the full reversed feels to me like there's no need for blind faith anymore. Like, you've reached an acceptance of the ripple effect from this faith, and now it's no secret to you. This is the key to life. You're ready for some proof. All right. You're also telling the universe, like, all right, I'm done with, I know what it is I don't want. I know what it is I don't want. And you are receiving information from your sensitivities. Little boy blue, dreams come true, return of the soul, your inner child discovering the purpose or getting a sip of true nectar that will sustain them forward. Stimulation, situations, you have everything that you could possibly want or need to continue along this journey, that you are very, very different. Now this is another thing that's tied to the full reversed. It's like, you don't have, this is pure acceptance mode. You don't have to have faith anymore that you belong, or that you've come a long way to feel accepted by the world. You don't need to put your faith into that anymore. You are magnificent as you are. You are living the dream rather than needing to dream. You're living it. You're living it right now. And there's something to be said about infusing your childlike spirit into your future manifestations. Have more fun in this life. Play. We're meant to have fun. It is supposed to be a good time. And honestly, like, I'm a little bit sick right now. Am I kicking and screaming? No, I am not, Raven. No, I am not. Do you know what I do when I get a little cold? I'm like, oh, okay, thank you, universe. I guess I will. Take it easy. Sleeping in the morning with my dog. Not push myself, because I was going to really pound out the book now that there's this flow. And it's like, hold up, baby. You don't got to do that. It's having as much fun as possible because you have everything you need, because your divine circumstances are perfect for you. If you chose this and you're like, what? 10 of Pentacles? I have 10 of Pentacles? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's what Spirit's trying to say, is that, you know, see the world for what it is. Don't dream your blessings away. Soak them in. Soak them in. You have everything that you need to really embrace your unique nature. So some of you may have been distancing yourself from people, false foundations, false associations. And the crow says a good job. Or raven. No, you're crows. The ones in the mountains are definitely ravens because they're much bigger. But these guys are beautiful. Crow says another reason why this came out reversed is because you have to do some active work on receiving your true self, allowing your true self to come into full bloom, for you to see your full self, your full true self, all of it, all the beauty, all the quirky weirdness. You know, none of us are meant to be the same. We're not supposed to be. The reason why we exist as fragmented souls and egotistical experiences in this way is for us to actually, you know, be expressive and be different, you know, from the legion. We're separated for a beautiful purpose. So enjoy this and actively work, as the crow is saying, to co-create something that is something in someone that is just as beautifully different and resonant and rich as you. Your vibe tribe sort of deal. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. You just have to fully believe that this is not a bad thing. That this will work in your favor. You really need to know that, y'all. The universe works in your favor. All right. There it is. Anything else? Take care, rock on. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me for future or personal guidance along the way. Take care if you're popping off now. Group 3. Oh, I'm feeling lots of cards. Okay, so what does Spirit have to say for you right now? Okay, and I'm sensing to switch these over. Beautiful. 7 of Pentacles, Story Keeper, Carry Me Home, King of Swords, the Sun, and here the Ancient Ones. You've done a lot of energy work. You've made some really important decisions. You're waiting to see the fruits of your labor, or at least because they're collecting, right, in this deck, you're gathering the ingredients to make a meal or put it in the pot. You know what I'm saying? So like the time to consume, the time to benefit is not immediate or possibly even relatively near, but you are on the right direction. So whatever cause for concern you have, whatever, you know, message you need that this resonates with in your own world, please, you know, don't assign. But if it resonates, and you can come and see me if you need clarification. But because you have a little bit of time, journal write. Get in touch with yourself. There's a time lag of linear manifestation for a reason, and it's because we, in this third level of God consciousness, are constantly unfolding and living as these blooming energies, you know, psychologically and physically. We are not the same person. Like, so many of our cells regenerate. Our organs are not the same as they were 5 years ago. It's like having an old broom handle and, you know, or having an old broom and first you replace the head and then you replace the handle, and is it the same broom anymore, you know? And so, and that's what you're dealing with psychologically. I'm not a professional. I'm not a therapist or anything, but I am I've lived enough lives to know how humans work. And pen and paper have been around for a really long time, and it's a beautiful manifestation of your own thoughts, and it's a beautiful method to get in intimate touch with yourself and let certain parts of you be flushed away, given a voice so that you can tell that voice one thing or another. If there are thoughts that are troublesome to you, you know, and you write them down, and then you can, like, write down the counter thought. There's something for you to figure out. All right. Tell your story, legacy, write down your wisdom. Some of you are inspired to write a book. Go ahead and do that. Some of you are inspired to share your story verbally. That is advised against by your guardian angels, because you're going to be speaking from a hurt heart. It's going to be like, I've listened enough to the point where I'm wounded and I'm going to react from that place. So if you don't speak to people and speak to yourself about why you want to speak to people or what you should do, yada yada, there's something to be had here. And it's support, time to be carried, allow others to help. Getting in touch with your spiritual team. Also, not this is tied hand in hand with that energy I was just talking about not needing to talk to people so much. It's like releasing control. It's allowing someone else. It's allowing spirit to take the driver's seat. Jesus, take the wheel sort of deal. All right. You don't need to push. You don't need to do. You don't need to act. You don't need to send out into the ripple effect, right? A little bit of patience here. However, King of Swords and the Sun. If you train your mind, all things are possible. If the masculine side of you knows to just banish thoughts, to not give certain ones the time of day in your mind, you don't need to entertain those thoughts. They do not need to take up your time and space. They just don't. You create room for different thoughts to invade your mind and be able to co-create and live through you. Life is good. Life is really good. Life is really, really good. Okay, so like, surrender to the flow. Now, hearing the Ancient Ones means listening to your calling. Hearing the Ancient Ones means recognizing you are an animal and that you don't belong in the system that is set in place. So do what you need to do to unplug, unwind, recharge under the moon. The new moon's coming up on the 6th. So it's working with those mystical energies. It's surrendering your fear into the dark void of the unknown. It's not beating yourself up for having certain emotions, all right? And when you journal write, you get more in tune with this. It's a way to shed ego, limitation. It's a way to see yourself outside of yourself, which will draw your attention to how you don't put your focus on this so much, but how much of that focus there is to behold. Take care, rock on. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me for future or personal guidance along the way. Take care if you're popping off now. Group 4, what does Spirit have to say to you? Okay. Ace of Wands, Riddle Fisher, Queen of Wands, a new day dawns. Okay. You have a new landscape. You're figuring out how to live within it. Hello, Jay. You're figuring out how to take what's yours. The Jay, the Blue Jays here look a little different than they do in Pittsburgh, but in Colorado, but they're beautiful. This is about that Queen of Wands, man, and a new day dawns. A new day dawns, Ace of Wands. Like, for real, hold on. Just look at all these for a sec. You're figuring things out. You're figuring out what you want to put into the world. Wands is a suit of action. So you have the Queen and the Ace from 2 different decks in the same suit, saying your feminine side needs a little bit more control. That's what's going to give you what you want. You know, this is a trial and error card. What is it that I want? What is it that'll work for me? You know, you're feeling ripple effects from your past, and you're figuring out which ripple effects that you want to send into the future. She's you know, causing ripples, using a key as a pendulum of truth, wading in the waters for the emotion, all right? So that your feminine intuition will know what to do, and you will feel brave and connected enough to just go ahead and do it. And this is the energy right now. So this is your green light. Yes, this very second, the past does not matter and the future is all. Don't live in the future, live in the moment, but bring the future to the moment and vice versa. You know, we're moving forward. We ain't going back. No, so step into this new landscape in your divine feminine power, male, female, non-binary, it doesn't matter, that energetic makeup within the own self, and it will lead you to answers. Beautiful. Anything else? No. There it is. Take care, rock on. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me for future personal guidance along the way. Take care.